in the vast, decaying wasteland of the zombie subgenre of horror. The year 1985 saw not only the release of George Romero's masterpiece, Day of the Dead, one of the best zombie films ever made, and certainly the best dead film of the franchise, but also the release of another zombie epic that would shake the subgenre to its very core and pretty much revolutionize modern zombies as we knew them. This movie was, of course, The Return of the Living Dead, and I think it's time to dig up the grave of this gem and explore its game-changing contribution to the zombie mythos and its enduring legacy. The Return of the Living Dead was not just another zombie film. It was a necrotic needle of innovation, redefining what we understood about the undead. It injected new, terrifying life into these rotten, decaying creatures, transforming them from the slow, shambling monsters seen in earlier films like George Romero's Night of the Living Dead, Dawn of the Dead, and the aforementioned Day of the Dead, which released just 1 month prior to Return.
How many people you know die with a beautiful, perfect set of choppers in their puss, huh?
Nobody I can think of.
Yeah, no, I think that there's a skeleton farm over in India. Jesus. Come on, kid.
Suddenly, zombies were fast, a chilling concept later adopted in 28 Days Later, World War Z, and notoriously, the fantastic Dawn of the Dead remake in 2004. No longer was safety just a brisk walk away. Now, these ravenous creatures could chase you down, their speed elevating the tension and panic in the audience. And although we had seen running zombies in films before this, such as Nightmare City, Return of the Living Dead was really the first running zombie flick to truly capture the zeitgeist of horror pop culture.
It's all right, my car's still out there, and so's Frank's.
Not anymore.
In a further twist, the zombies of the Return of the Living Dead had an explicit craving for brains, not just human flesh, giving the undead a horrifyingly singular purpose and increasing their threat and our fear. This brain-eating trope became synonymous with the genre over the next 2 decades, parodied countless times in other types of media, including but not limited to The Simpsons' Treehouse of Horror segment, Dial Z for Zombies, which is, by the way, a zombie masterpiece in and of itself.
What time does Freddy get off?
10 o'clock.
I ain't sitting here 2 fucking hours.
Oh, we could always go drive around.
I don't got gas. You want to buy some gas, idiot?
I was kidding. We could go fool around in there for a while.
You mean that cemetery? Oh, let's do that.
Remarkably, these zombies weren't just mindless brain-eating machines. They possessed a rudimentary intelligence, exemplified when they used a radio to lure more victims. Twice, in fact, thus making them an even more formidable force, their unpredictable cunning raising the stakes to all new heights.
Rescue 7, come in. This is dispatch. Do you copy over?
Come in, dispatch. Send more paramedics.
And yet, despite these terror-inducing traits, The Return of the Living Dead also made room for spurts of comedy, injecting humor into the undead apocalypse taking place in Louisville, Kentucky. A balance of horror and comedy that never took away from the film's relentlessness, aggressiveness, or its unnervingly frightening presentation. But The Return of the Living Dead was not a one-hit wonder. In fact, it spawned numerous sequels, each attempting to build on the rich lore of the original, with parts 2 and 3 being masterpieces in their own right, and parts 4 and 5 better left undiscussed. Indeed, The Return of the Living Dead's influence has seeped into the veins of pop culture, evident in Halloween costumes, zombie walk events, and countless other homages in television and film, even to this very day. It seems we can't escape the Return of the Living Dead. And why would we want to?
Give me the bone saw.
From redefining zombie characteristics, fusing horror with humor, spawning multiple sequels, and infecting the broader entertainment landscape, The Return of the Living Dead has carved out an indelible place in the annals of horror.
Oh! Get it up! 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 On the break!
Decades on, the movie remains impactful, a testament to its innovative take on the genre. It's a perfect storm of horror, comedy, and relentless zombies, a formula that keeps audiences coming back, much like the undead hordes it features.
Who's there?
So, the next time you watch a zombie sprinting after a victim, a ghoul outsmarting the living, or hear the chilling call for brains, remember, the rotting roots of these tropes trace back to the 1985 masterpiece that is The Return of the Living Dead. A cornerstone of the horror genre, a genre bender, and a game changer, The Return of the Living Dead remains as vital and visceral as it was back in the mid-1980s. So, here's to The Return of the Living Dead for making us all fear, love, and respect the relentless pursuit of the living dead. After all, the movie serves as a chilling reminder that, much like the undead it features, the genre is constantly evolving, constantly resurrecting, and always hungry for more.
Show some fucking respect for the dead, will ya?